It's Tuesday, Top 10 Tuesday. I try not to make these videos too long. I don't get into much story about these movies because it will take too long, right? These are just movies that I watch or people that I like watching movies of, right? And I tell you the top 10 that might just me. I don't have all their movies. I don't know who does, but these are the movies that I like. These are the movies that I've watched over the years. And I'm just going to show you top 10. Top 10 movies of Errol Flynn. He was quite the character, Errol Flynn. The first movie is from 1937. The only one that's in, the only order they're in is in the first one, the top one, the number one movie that I like. Now, just me, just my opinion. I like the last one, which is number one, which is the one that I like the most of all of them, but these are all pretty good movies, Errol Flynn movies. The Prince and the Pauper. Yeah, these are all recorded movies. I recorded them all off TCM. I have to be honest, I've done these over the course of years. I don't record anything off of TCM anymore because I could record a lot of friggin' movies. But anyway, I stopped doing that years ago, 10 years ago or something like that. I just stopped doing it. Anyway, The Prince and the Pauper, that's another story. The Prince and the Pauper, Errol Flynn, 1937. The next one would be Edge of Darkness. Edge of Darkness, Errol Flynn from 1942. See, there's Gentleman Jim on there too, but that's not on the list. The Sisters from 1938, Betty Davis and Errol Flynn. Betty Davis and Errol Flynn. This one is 1939, the best year for movies, in my opinion. I always say 1939. Name the movies from 1939. Oh boy, there's a bunch of them. Dodge City, Western, of course. Errol Flynn, 1939. Best year for movies. Then we got The Seahawk, 1940. Errol Flynn, The Seahawk, swashbuckler. Then we got Virginia City, Errol Flynn and Miriam Hopkins, 1940. A Western, of course. He was very good in the Western movies and swashbucklers, the sword. Mostly those movies. They Died with Their Boots On, 1941. Errol Flynn, Olivia de Havilland. This is They Died with Their Boots On. This is Custer. You know General Custer at Gettysburg? Yeah. Well, he meets up with a bunch of Indians in this movie. He thought he was attacking an Indian village. The tail end of the Indian village. No, the beginning. He was talking to Indians. But he didn't know, or the story is he didn't know that he was attacking thousands of them, put it that way. Anyway, this was pretty well the last big battle between soldiers and Indians in history, in one of the last big battles. Custer and all his men got wiped out. Yeah, wiped out. And then this one, Charge of the Light Brigade. I think I put something on YouTube about this and it's been blocked worldwide. It was then when I did it. I don't know about now. Charge of the Light Brigade, Errol Flynn, 1936. Cannons to the left of them, cannons to the right of them. Into the Valley of Death rode the 600. Actually, there was more than 600, but the poem goes like that, eh? Anyway, yeah. Miscommunication. Did somebody get something wrong? He attacked the Russians. Yeah. Very great movie. Great movie. A lot of action, horses charging, the swords out, you know, charge. Great fucking movie. And this one here, one of his, I don't know if this is his first movie or not, I don't remember. It could be his first movie. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure. But this is Captain Blood. Yeah, he's a doctor. And he was helping a person that was in a competition. And they came to his house and took him away and put him in chains. And next thing you know, he's the captain of a ship and he's a pirate and all this kind of stuff. But yeah. And Basil Rathbone's in this. A great sword fight between Errol Flynn and Basil Rathbone. Olivia de Havilland. Yeah, she was in, a few years later, she was in Gone with the Wind. Olivia de Havilland. And my number one movie, this is my number one, me, the one that I like, my go-to movie of all the Errol Flynn movies. Like I said, I don't have them all. I don't even know how many he made. Maybe I'll look that up one day, but this is my number one movie. Yes. The Adventures of Robin Hood. Now Robin Hood, the person known as Robin Hood, is actually a few people that did things back in the day that they accumulated, as far as I understand from reading things and stuff like that, there was a few people like him, like the character, but they put all these gentlemen to one, I guess one person, one type of person, and they ended up calling him Robin Hood. So yeah. They say some of it's based on a true story, some of it's not, so who the hell knows, but that's what I read. And there we go again with the lovely Olivia de Havilland. She was gorgeous, that girl. Anyway, Errol Flynn, yes, The Adventures of Robin Hood. A fun, robust movie that were, what was I going to say? It's just a fun movie. Very fun. A lot of action, sword fights, shooting arrows, laughing, eating, all kinds of stuff. Fantastic movie. Number one movie, Errol Flynn, Adventures of Robin Hood. Top 10 Tuesdays, people. Top 10. Errol Flynn. All right, movie lovers. I'll try my best to be back next Tuesday with another top 10. Who? I don't know yet. I haven't looked it up yet. Anyway, enjoy the movies.